Hi everyone. Now in this video we will be discussing on how to record a game using the German notations. The game that we are going to record over here is called the Ruy Lopez game. You don't have to worry about the name because over here we are just focusing on how to record the moves. So let's begin with it. The first move is this. Now we are quite familiar to this move because we had studied this move while discussing the examples of German notations. So the pawn is moving from e2 to e4. So we write the initial square first, that is e2, and the final square, that is e4. So the step becomes as e2, e4, and we know that there is no symbol for denoting the pawn. So the black moves with this pawn from e7 to e5. So the move becomes as e7, e5. The next move is this, knight to f3. Now the symbol for denoting the knight is S. So we write first S over here. It is moving from the square g1 to the square f3. So it becomes as g1, f3. Black replies with this, knight to c6. The initial square is b8 and the final square is c6. So the step becomes as s, b8, c6. In the next move, white plays this, bishop to b5. Now for denoting the bishop, we use the symbol L. So we write L first over here. It is moving from the initial square f1, so f1, and the final square is b5, so b5. So the step is L, f1, b5. Black replies with this, pawn to a6. So the move is a7, a6. Next, bishop goes to a4. So the symbol of bishop is L, initial square b5 and final square a4. So L, b5, a4. Black plays knight to f6. So the symbol S, initial square g8 and the final square f6. Now this is the important move we have to discuss over here. This is called as castling. In castling, the king moves 2 steps in either direction wherever he has to castle. Over here we castled on the king's side. So the king moves 2 steps towards the king's side. So it moved from its original square to 1 and 2. 2 steps to the king's side. And the rook moves to the square next to the king. So the rook from its initial position h1 came to f1, which is the square next to the king. So this is called as castling. If the king was castling on the queen's side, that is with this rook, then the king would come 2 steps to that direction, that is to c1, and the rook will come to the square next to the king, that is to d1. But in this case, or in this situation, castling on the queen side is not possible. I'll explain this while I am discussing about the technical terms. For now, we just understand the castling on the king's side. So this is the castling on king's side, and we had said that for representing the castling on king's side, we write OO. So this is the representation of castling on king's side, OO. The black plays this, pawn to b5. So the initial square is b7 and final square is b5. So b7, b5 is the move. Next move of white is bishop to b3. So L, a4, b3. Black plays bishop to e7. So the symbol L for bishop, initial square f8 and final square e7. L, f8, e7. The next move of white is pawn to d4. So d to d4 is a move because the initial square was d2 and the final square is d4. Black plays pawn to d6. So the move is d7, d6. White plays pawn to c3. So the move is c2, c3. Black replies with bishop to g4. So it becomes as L, c8, g4. White plays bishop to e3. So the move is L, c1, e3. Next again, black castles on the king's side. So we again write OO for denoting the castle on the king's side. Next move of white is knight to d2. For representing knight, we said we use the symbol S. So the move is S, b1, d2. Black plays pawn to d5. So the move is d6, d5. White takes the pawn on d5. So the move is e4, d5. And here, since it is a capture, we have to write colon after it. So it is e4, d5 and colon, which represents a capture. Black captures the white's pawn on d5. So the move is S, f6, d5, colon. S for representing the knight, f6 the initial square, d5 the final square, and colon representing the capture. Queen to c2. Now for representing the king, we use the symbol d. So it's d, initial square d1, and final square c2. The pawn takes the pawn of white on d4. So the move is e5, d4, colon. The bishop takes the pawn on d4. So the move is L, e3, d4, colon. The knight takes the bishop on d4. So the move is S, c6, d4, colon. White's knight takes the black's knight on d4. So the move becomes as S, f3, d4, colon. Queen to d7. So it is d, d8, d7. Knight to f3. So S, d2, f3. Bishop to f6. The move is L, e7, f6. Queen to e4. So it becomes d, c2, e4. Bishop takes the knight on d4. So it becomes L, f6, d4, colon. The bishop takes knight on d5. So the move becomes L, b3, d5, colon. Bishop takes knight on f3. So the move is L, g4, f3, colon. Queen takes the bishop on f3. So the move is d, e4, f3, colon. And after this, black resigns. So the 18th step we write over here as resigns. So this is how we use the German notations while recording a game. I'm sure you must have got a clear picture of how to use the German notations while recording a game. Now I said that you have to write simultaneously as I am teaching how to record the game. So after this video, you should be able to recreate the entire Ruy Lopez game by your own. In the next video, I will begin with the English notations. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.